Hello, hello, welcome to the game today. It's Pokemon card game for like 10 minutes or something, and then we'll move into the main event. I'm doing this because one of my friends has occasionally shown up and shoved a bunch of booster pack redeemable codes at me. And I'm always like, you know, that's a fun time. You just get to sit there and open a bunch of packs of cards. And there's no downside to this. Hello, Sol Wassman. Hello, Scenes. Scenes, do you want me to like give you a shout out for one of your socials or something? Shall I link something? Since it was your generosity that's led us here today. I will actually just redeem these since they're on screen. Oh my god. Does that just come as standard? Yeah, there we go. Everybody look at Sin's website. There it is in chat. I really need to add an official shout out command so that I can highlight people. What? Sol Wassman, what are you staring so intently at? This card? It does look kind of jazzy, doesn't it? I'm just going to move the speech bubbles up a bit because they're actually covering me. There we go. So I don't know. Sometimes you put codes in and they just redeem a specific card. I imagine that's what that was. Yeah, so I think it just gave me that. I'm not a huge fan of this version of Raikou, to be honest. But let's see what's in here. A Croconaw. Mr. Mime. What does this do now? When I was... Back in my day, colorless energy used to provide any kind of energy. But I guess it doesn't do that anymore. Now colorless is a specific energy that you have to provide. And it prevents effects of attacks used by your opponent's Pokemon done to... Effects of attacks, meaning... Damage is not an effect. Okay, well, whatever. I'm not actually going to play this. It's Bianca. She's very... the whatever energy. Hi, Red Roche. She's very curvaceous in that drawing. That's such a cute Whimsicott. It's like... It's literally just a seed. It's literally just an atom. Interesting. And... Oh! One of these guys. This isn't even an EX card. It's just like shiny and it has an attack that costs 4 energy. Okay. Beautiful molecule! That's right! That's exactly what it is! I really like Whimsicott. They're so good. They are beautiful molecules. I wanna go back and get my... go and get my Whimsicott and rename it. Instead of whatever it used to be, it needs to be called Molecule. Alright, what's in this one? A Tangela, a Luxio, an Aggron. I really like Aggron. That's like the best shape for a Pokemon to be. A Whirlipede. I love Whirlipede's evolution line. They're great. I'd have one of those. Jinx. Nobody wants you. And a Shimmery Frostless. Neat. Paradox Rift. This thing, I'm really unfamiliar with whatever this is. I didn't even know it was called Flittle. I had no idea. Whenever I see this, my brain just rejects that it's a Pokemon. I just sort of assume that someone has drawn that one tiny little mini baby hamster from Hamtaro that had like the sheet over it. That's just what it is to me. It's not a Pokemon. I don't know what that hamster was named. I didn't really watch it. Oh, this bitch. Hello. Ooh, that looks nice. That's a fun Steelix. I like Steelix. That was a big mainstay of my team back in the old Gold and Silver days. Wow, 5 energy to do something. Oh, a single energy to do 130, but 30 damage to your own benched Pokemon. So if you just had this one guy, you could do like a lot of shit really easy. Little chiclet thang, weird thang. Yeah, it's odd looking. I think it just, not to be too critical of the new Pokemon designs, but it looks like it belongs in a different series. There's nothing particularly wrong with it. I just don't see it as a Pokemon. All right, we got a fucking pigeon. Oh my god, the illustration is so highly detailed. That looks like a photograph. It looks like a real background of real vegetation. That's good. I like that card. Hand trimmer? Like, oh, like a trimmer that does fur, but it trims off extra cards, but it's still shaped like a trimmer that does fur. Okay. Frostmoth. Frostmoth is really cool. Snom is better, though. That Lycanroc has seen some shit. Attach up to 2 basic fighting energy from your discard pile to your bench Pokemon anywhere you like. For 1 energy? And 50 damage? That seems pretty good. Oh! I don't think I've even seen this! So there's a Paradox Entei? I don't think I've ever seen him before. He just has like a really big head. For shaving your Frostmoth. You guys are making some weird animations happen in my chat box. He's a Triceratops. Yeah. Love the edgy one. The werewolf version, you mean? That looks like a expensive PNG. I wonder how much this costs in real life. 2 packs left. It's a man who's over 30 years old. Okay, that's highly specific. Oh, that's that didn't happen in Pokemon. Who the hell's this? This looks like a man possibly even over 40, but with the hair of, I don't know, it looks like he draped a Ditto over his head. I think I'm like the world's biggest hater of like the hairstyles they give Pokemon characters now. Every single one is terrible. They design completely normal looking human beings and normal looking outfits, and then they give them some sort of increasingly strange cocomelon slop on their heads. Oh, Florges is kind of pretty. 2 energy for 120 damage, wow. Yay, a Leafeon! That's really cute. It's smelling a flower. It smell a flower. You didn't play Scarlet or Violet, did you? I haven't yet. Like, I'm not against it. I didn't play it yet. I mean, I was kind of hoping that something would happen in my favor, such as either they better optimized the game, or they patched it, or they brought out a better console that was able to play the game at a more reasonable level, because it seemed like there was something slightly off about it. So I kind of just put it off. So I might go back and play it at some point. The funny thing about Pokemon games is that you kind of assume you play it as soon as it comes out because everybody else does. More so than any other franchise. But it's perfectly possible to just like play that some other day. Years can pass and you can still go and buy Scarlet or Violet and then just enjoy it. So yeah, maybe I will get round to it. It's the only one I haven't gotten to in the mainline series. But why are you asking that I didn't play it? I mean, I know the character designs and I know they're kind of... They're full of characters that have terrible hair. I know this because they put them in Pokemon Masters EX. Who's in that one again? God knows. Jacques, who I have like mentioned once or twice. That's kind of it. Jacques is like a nerdy twink professor, so I know that one. If you don't know him, it's probably nobody, but Masters EX is something I play, so I've seen them like in that. I don't like, yeah, I just don't like the designs when they think they have to put like, I looked him up, I've never seen him before. Did you not see my Tumblr poll to ask everybody on Tumblr who was the most fuckable Pokemon professor? Because I'm not to toot my own horn or anything, but that got several, like tens of thousands of notes. You didn't see him? No, he was on there. He was on there and you didn't even like realize. Well, that just goes to show how how overlooked the guy is. Where was I? Leafeon. Alakazam. He looks like he's having fun. That's a good drawing. Darkness Ablaze. I don't... Is that... Okay, I kind of remember this hand thing, but I don't remember what it is, or... It's from Sword and Shield, wasn't it? Yeah, Sword and Shield is on there. Oh, I love Larvitar. That was another of my Gold and Silver mainstay team. I loved how difficult it was to just obtain some of the Ubers back in the day, and just having one in your party made you feel like you did something really substantial. And then I would breed them for years. God, that was a bloodbath. People were complaining so much. This is the one I bought with... Oh, yeah. So one of these was a pack that Scenes bought themselves, and the rest of them were like picked up off the floor or something, because apparently people don't really care about the redeem codes. But yeah, thank you very much for donating these. He looks like he bending spoons. He always looks like he's bending spoons. That's just how Alakazam be. A Skissy. Look, that's amazing. This is my favorite illustration so far. The framing of it, that's so cute. I love it. I love the use of color, the darkness at the edges. Brilliant. An owl. A Flygon. I love Flygon. I was a big dragon person. I can't even read the card. Labyrinth of Sand. You cannot retreat. Yeah. Done in 3D. And a Blaziken that looks very shiny. It has 2 types at once. What is this strange new card technology? I wonder how that works. Okay. Whee! Well, that was great. Thank you, Scenes. Anytime you have some to donate, I'll just like throw this up and we can watch some cards being born into existence. Our local game shop has big bins sorted by card games where people who rip packs right then and there can throw away their commons, unwanted ones. That's such a good idea, really, because does that mean that people can just take them for free, any of them? So like kids can come along and just like dive into a bin and come out with a bunch of common cards that aren't worth anything, but the kids are like really excited because it's completely random. Because I love that idea. That's so good. People like me who collect for the images go there and sort them and grab the ones I want for free. Yeah, that's amazing. That's really, really good. And then they just, you know, throw away the little extra insert card that has the redeem code, because a lot of people who play the collect the cards for real don't give a shit about the digital version, and then they get sent to me, and I, out of my way, small children. I'm stronger than you. Yeah, I can imagine code cards just go straight in there. So yeah, we could do this anytime we feel like looking at... All right, hang on. I do want to just check something. Scarlet and Violet NPCs. Are they on here? No, this doesn't have who I wanted to see. Hang on. You're going to make me go to a clickbait website, aren't you? Where the hell's Bulbapedia? Come on. Do, 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 do. Oh my god, do they really not have a page for this? Okay, I'll just have to go via this, I guess. Wait, what? What are you talking about? Larry is still a top tier NPC. Larry's great. Larry's brilliant. What do you mean, Cabru? Why are we talking about Dungeon Meshi? I know some people who actually collect, also look at the bins, because sometimes you truly are missing just a couple of shitty comments and it just refuses to appear in your boosters. Yeah, I have been just kind of duping around with TCG Pocket, and I like to actually complete things properly. And once they brought out the trading feature, it looked like that might not be something that's actually even feasible, because the trading feature is so incredibly useless that you're not going to be able to actually finish collections off. So I've just been opening the very first set of packs over and over again, trying to get one card that's not even that rare. The fire type trainer. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, the fire type gym leader in Sword and Shield was a Dilf. He's great. I forgot that was his name, and all I thought about was the shockingly blue-eyed guy. Yeah. I mean, there are some good designs in the newer games, but there are some that when I don't like them, they're just kind of really awful to me, and it's mostly the hair thing. The twins in Sword and Shield. Oh my god, the twins in Sword and Shield. Yeah, I despised that. That was awful. I wish they hadn't done that. I wish they had done anything but that. It was like disgusting, actually. All right, give me a sec. I'm just loading up my PlayStation. I mean, when it's something like Digimon, I don't even like bother to criticize the same kind of way, because Digimon's always had things that turned into 15 million guns. And in character designs, I think the originals were actually really solid, and they had a more fun stylization to them. But I wouldn't bother criticizing, because it's already all over the place. Okay. If it's there we go. Let's load up. And let's move my screen around so I can see my guide. Okay. It's watching the intro movie again, sorry. I don't remember what was happening with that intro movie. Did we ever figure that out? I remember there was a Beelzemon there, but that's about it. Okay. Yeah, so we're going back to this. We are somewhere in the middle of the plot. There was some stuff happened. Dumb question. Do Digimon have like feelings, or are they programs? Both. If you never saw the anime, which was basically what underpinned all of how you understood what the games were doing, they kind of put all of the linchpinning into the anime version. Digimon have a living consciousness in them, but they exist on computers. So anytime you're interacting with them, you have to go in the computer yourself. Level 40 bat potato, yeah. So yeah, they do have feelings. They're not like the kind of digital pets or programs that we have existing right now. They are more I mean, it kind of depends. In this particular, so they're real but live in the computer. Yeah, that, like that. In the anime, they are actual real characters with real personalities who have developed as a life form in a digital landscape. So like emergent consciousness within a computer, and it's not something that we literally have. In this game, I'm not quite sure. You can't even like talk to your own Digimon. Sometimes they speak to you, but these are obviously elements of a programmed video game. So it's a little bit less clear. Each Digimon game has a completely different interpretation of every aspect of the lore. So you basically have to go in not knowing what on earth they're going to do with it, which some people do enjoy. It's not like Pokemon where you go in knowing a Pokemon is this and it always sounds like this and it always evolves then. It doesn't have that kind of consistency. To catch everyone up on the plot, can you hear the music, by the way? Is there sound? There's no sound, is there? Oh, I know why. Hang on. That's my bad. There we go. Easy fix. Like that virtual game world the crypto guys try to shill. Well, there were a few of those and I don't remember which one was which anymore, but this particular game is Digimon World 2003. It takes place within a virtual reality video game that has been intentionally created by people. So in the real world, I went inside a virtual reality pod and then came into the video game. So this is all under the jurisdiction of I'm inside a video game. You should be able to hear it now, by the way. Oh, I need to update. I need to update the stream information because I'm not doing TCG anymore. I don't know what to put here. I'll just put something. Do. And update. There we go. Do not put Digimon on the blockchain. They are not fungible. Are Digimon fungible? The world's longest thread in the history of debate, locked after 15,000 pages. I'm not sure. They had no idea when they were concepting Digimon what would be occurring. Something like 20 years later in the digital landscape. I'm so glad it came out in the far more innocent 90s, where digitization was just like whatever you wanted to do, you could just have fun with it. Being online was more about having fun and being yourself, compared to nowadays where we now have to deal with the torment nexus and such. A lot of Digimon was about the torment nexus, but it just wasn't like based in reality at that stage. So I've got one overarching thing I'm going to do. Off stream, I should say rather. I played a little bit. I did a little bit of grinding so I could get countercrest drops from Tuskmon. So everybody that I have is equipped with a countercrest. That's basically an equipable item that allows you to sometimes perform a counterattack, which is basically a mandatory item to have in a run. I collected every standard partner, so I now have all of the basic ones available from the beginning. Most of them are in storage, and I leveled them up a fair bit while I was, grinding for countercrests. Secondarily, the basis of what I'm doing here, I'm playing this game with mods, one of which speeds up the game. It's currently running slightly faster, but I also have a super speed button. And secondly, it gives me like 5 times the amount of experience that you'd usually get, and maybe twice as many bits. All that does is cuts down on the amount of time you have to spend grinding the levels, because usually it's a very, very, very long time. So I decided I'd attempt a playthrough to finish a game I never finished when I was young, with the caveat that I'm doing it with some adjustments, because it really is not feasible when you're not 13 to actually play through this. There's also a lot of backtracking, which I'm going to try and do. Like, I think I know where I'm going now, at least. I'm going to have to backtrack through the swamp a little bit before I continue the story. I'm going to speed through each area. Renamon is now an Angelwoman, by the way. Oh, she learned how to make it rain. Okay. The Digivolution system takes a little bit of getting used to. You can have 3 like assigned at any one time, and each of them, when they leveled up enough, they can load one of their techniques into their like memory, so the other Digivolutions that you have equipped can use techniques of the other ones. That's not something anyone has to worry about. I'm just kind of explaining. The Digivolution trees are not very specific. You get your own Digivolutions, but then you get a branching mess of everything else. So my Renamon is just turning into an Angelwoman now. Patamon has his Mega form. Digimon bones lying about. Do they have bones? Well, see, it's a little bit difficult to tell, isn't it? Oh, I have got lost. Whoops. Oh yeah, it's up here. Because, you never really know. This is a digital online game landscape. So presumably everything that we are experiencing was programmed by the game developers. So they may not be the real bones of anything at all. This isn't an organic landscape. Oh god, these guys. Just kill it, please. They worry me because they can confuse you, and confusion is very weird. Last time I streamed this, we had a slight problem where my mod stopped working. That has been rectified. We are now back on the path of righteousness and time saving. Now, where is the guy I'm looking for? There he is. What I'm going to do, after creating a quick save, you can unlock, I think it's 8 available Digimon. All of them are available at the beginning in packs of 3, and then you can go and get the ones you didn't receive. Except for one special one who you have to go through a few hoops to get. I did all those hoops off stream, and now all we have to do is defeat this guy and then return his DNA to an NPC somewhere. It feels good to have naps. Hey, Piledramon, I have a favor to ask. Can I get Vmon DDNA? No. They stab you with a needle for that. Do they? Even here? Unless I lose in a battle. What, so we are fighting these people for the right to to give them an injection. I only have to win, right? Yeah, right. So now we just have to beat this guy and then we're allowed to have our final party member. Let's just shoot stuff at him. That didn't do a lot, but let's speed it up. And then let's just punch him. That does way more damage. He's shooting us. Oh, that didn't do much either. Okay, bye, idiot. So it may seem like I'm over-leveled, but I'm not giving this game an inch. I had such a hard time with it when I was young. I spent hours leveling these guys up and it all came to nothing and I ended up just never finishing. Level 39. Level 40 will get her Mega Evolution, but I'm actually leveling Angelwoman for a reason. So I have the Digivolution routes I want to use planned out already, so I can like figure my way through them. The game doesn't tell you who can turn into what, basically. Right, we got his DNA. Yeah, I'm never doing this again. Okay, bye. Thank you. He's the most difficult one to get, partly because he's kind of a secret addition. that you aren't really told about, and partly because you have to find an NPC in a location you have no reason to go back to, and you have to talk to him with your current party. What is it? The combined levels of your party members have to be under 30. So you can have any combination of party members, but you can see I'm at level like just under 40 now. So if you have leveled up all of your party members and you can't even have like just one who's still under 30, you can't get this guy anymore. So that's great. Okay, we're taking the little bus back at warp speeds. Let's see how far we can get with the plot now. I won't need to do any more grinding for any reason, I don't think. And I don't have to pick up any... Well, just this one last party member who I will need to start from scratch with. But other than that, we're free to just focus on finishing the damn thing. Biff. So the party I thought I would have right from the beginning was these ones specifically. Renamon and Patamon came at the very beginning. Mostly because they have an evolution route I can take. But I will keep that a secret until they get there as to what my eventual aim is. Right, did you have your pizza yet? Oh, we did, good. Right, I have to go to those ruins. Which I think we're up here. There are a lot of screens to run through. I believe the game's balance, wherein you'll suddenly find that you're way too weak for a certain area. Like, you'll go to a new area and then you'll just get your ass handed to you. I think the whole idea was they expected kids to run back and forth, not knowing what to do, until they eventually found it. And there's so many screens with circuitous routes on them. You would just be encountering constant random battles. So they thought you'd be leveling up like that, I suppose. Right, we gotta do the... the strange little maze that you can't see. Ooh. I would love to just look at the texture under the canopy just once to see what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, I learned something. Right, we have Sakuyamon. I probably do want to add that, but you have to go back to a certain location to change what Digivolutions they have equipped to themselves. That's another thing you've got to run and back and forth for. And one of the cities... One of the places that should allow you to do that, you cannot do it because the city is currently occupied by terrorists. And the original city you started at has also just been occupied and you can't enter. So the number of places you were able to do anything is pretty slim. So I think this guy was over here. There he is. Hey. Oh, finally. It's Bob. We get Vimon as a partner. Go and see... No, put him in my team right now. He doesn't do that? That's why I had two guys. Okay, fine. It's not very far, at least. I keep looking at the previous message and just reading, do they have bones? There are several Digimon I think that are just skeletons. Oh, pardon me. Wait. Do I have to... Oh yeah. Sorry, I sneezed and I forgot where I was. Thank you, blessing me. I literally sneezed and I forgot that I hadn't done the awkward maze section. How are you living through that? Weird. Come on, please. There we go. Oh my god. Sorry, I don't want to sniffle into the mic or anything. Pew! Right, back to the city. We also had a problem like when we began this playthrough where I was leveling up way too fast and gained the ability to fight other NPCs that I shouldn't have been able to yet. And they were really difficult and I just lost like a bunch of times. They always have interesting stuff in Digimon games, like in the background though. Like this place is a circuit board, there's a battery there. The previous one had some keypads just kind of sitting around. Right, we have to go to a specific guy. I think he's in here anyway. Yeah, this Piximon lets you change your party with... It's basically the PC in a Pokemon Center. So I can add my new guy to that space, and we have a Vmon. Now I think I want to change... Might as well load that since I can. Now, I think I'm just going to change out Talmon because Sakuyamon is just her Mega, so I think that supersedes Talmon basically, so I'll leave that in there. That's okay. Let me double check what I'm doing with Palmon. Patamon, sorry, what am I think I lost brain cells when I sneezed. Right, Patamon, I'm guessing his Mega up to level 10 and then bringing on whatever I unlocked with that. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to check my my planning flowchart. I have flowcharts sitting back here. Okay, we got our new guy. I'm gonna have to do that thing where you put them in a battle and then you immediately switch them out because they can't do anything. That's like the only way to get them experience. It literally is the only way. You can't go back to an early area and try and have them fight things their own level because the very early areas have at some point in the storyline upgraded the kind of stuff you can find there, so it's not low level stuff anymore. Right, now I'm just about ready to keep going. Panic save. What do I actually do next in the story? Just gonna find my place in the guide I was reading. Why does this city sound like some kind of funky circus? Music's kind of fun, actually. Right, so what I did off screen, I was trying to get back into the original city so I could buy better equipment. I haven't been able to do that. I did go off into somewhere in the sewers and there was a mini boss in there. He said something about how picking up items, we've been collecting items. Let me just see if I can... I think they're equipment items. Yeah, these items in particular. Rusty glove, rusty rifle. These apparently are important, like, lore-related items. Rusty katana as well. So I've been picking them up without knowing what they are, but I assume it's some sort of... At some point in the storyline, these items get turned into something really cool. And I was told to find more of them. And then he said I should find Digimon who are armor digivolved, who know the world's secrets. I'm gonna have to do some backtracking after this. So I have to get a pass that allows me to go into a higher restriction area. Literally like 90% of this game is them saying you need this item to proceed and not telling you where it is. And even when you do know where it is, you have to manually go. Oh my god, he's so cute. Look at him. This thing would kill him in one hit, but he's still got his little dukes up. So I have to switch to someone else. Otherwise he will just die. Seven levels in one go. And he got his Digivolution. Now I'm gonna have to take a second to equip that Digivolution to him, so he starts off... We'll never see him in battle again, basically. We're assigning him to be that now. It's okay that we do a bit of backtracking, because we have got to give this guy some levels before he can do anything. I should give him some equipment, actually, just from my pockets, I guess. What do we have in my pockets? This is the weird bit of the game to me, like, you give them actual armor and weapons. Yeah, have whatever that is. And that's your special shield just for you. And a counter crest, obviously, because everyone needs one of those. And have whatever that is. Okay. Very weird things in how this game works. When you level up, your maximum HP and MP increases, but your current HP and MP does not increase alongside it. So, despite never having taken a hit, Veemon's HP is now like 1/5 of what it should be. Oh, we've got a... We can do DNH evolving. Yeah, sure. Let's have a look at that animation. Hey, it's the guy we just saw. Boom. I actually have to get over to a gym and that guy just got shot with guns. Yeah, Digimon is very gun oriented. The general feel of things is that original level Digimon can be kind of anything. They can be monsters or plants or little creatures, and then as they become bigger, evolved and more sophisticated, they become like armored or they have inherent weaponry. He's tired now for no reason. Anything that like implies some sort of thought process has happened, and then at their biggest stages they turn into like fully armored knights, or they're just a gun. But you know, the inherent implication is you would need some sort of knowledge to create a gun or the armor for a knight, so that's kind of what it reflects in a way. But the basis of it is what would a 12-year-old think is cool to have as a pet, and a lot of the time that's just a gun. Oh no, a fish. I guess a gun can be a computer. There is literally one Digimon whose name has escaped me, but it might be Gundramon, and it's literally just a big pile of guns. My heart goes out to anyone who's ever been commissioned as an artist, and the person was like, "Can you draw Gundramon?" Oh, that's not the right way. Is this a haunted house? I've only just realised that. Yeah, it is Gundramon. Thank you for checking for me. Looking at this thing on Google Images. Oh shoot, I took an attack. I didn't mean to let him take any attacks. Get out of there. He like spat at me and I was like, no. Sorry again for the slightly frantic music because I'm speeding up the game so much. Whoop. Monkey. He just kind of backhanded him. Okay, another thing that's a bit weird. You know in Pokemon, you just level your Pokemon up and their stats increase as they go, and the stat increases are dictated by the species that they are. So you can, you know, you have a reliable way of knowing what kind of strengths they're going to have. When Digimon level up, their stats do increase a little bit, but in order to get the actual increases that will enable you to keep playing the game, you have to take them to a gym and do actual physical training of a stat of your choice. Which is kind of weird, but it means that having all those levels on him isn't doing much. I have to actually go and use points that the levels gave me. And then it's like an RPG where you can choose which stat to increase, which means you could very well do that wrong and have a useless Digimon. Right, is there anything in here, oops, no, that he would like to have? An increase of 1 point, I think we'll go without. That lowers his speed, so I don't really want to. Yeah, no, he's fine. We really need to get back to that really expensive shop that made me a god for a little bit. Noom. Okay. Oh, I didn't heal. Run. We might as well heal. He doesn't have much HP. Through the ravages of age. Talk to the kitty. Frenetic little jingle. And off we go. Whee! There's no music here, it's just like errant seagull calls. Oh god, we've got such a long way to go. They just didn't care. There's no fast travel. They just made you do this. Right, here is a gym. Let's get him a little bit done because he's already got 65 points and that will cap at 99, and I think if it caps, you just lose the points you haven't used. Oh, 70 points. I better use some of those too. Let's alternate sides here. So your lowest is defense. Do some defense. Wow, Jesus Christ. Okay, what's the lowest one you have? Wind. Right, back to the other side. Do defense properly this time. God, you're so shit at this. Okay, other side. Fire now. That was a terrible session. Really disappointed. Okay, for you, I really just want to go for attack because that's what I'm mostly using to begin with. Oh, look at him. And on this, your fire resistance is really bad. Hell yeah. Oh, he didn't get the bonus, but he did get 3 good ones. Let's do speed. Jumping rope at the speed of sound. And then another one over here. It's gonna be... Oh, we can't do machine. Fire again. Woohoo! Let's do one more. Let's do a little bit more fighting attack. Yeah. Woo! Big bonus. Okay, good job. I was thinking of saving all their points up for... There's like a later gym you can get to that I think works better, but I also can't let them cap out, so, you know. Alright, how much is he punching for now? Not a lot. Oh, he's taking... Oh, he's countering though. Oh, good job. No! Come on, please. There we go. Not bad. First fight he's done all on his own. Now the good thing about having Patamon with you is he can just heal guys. That's the one, like, decent quality of life thing this game has at all, is just being able to restore some HP in the field. These sections are horrible. They're awful. This is terrible game design. Although the fact that I can't aim is because I'm running at 300% speed. That's not really the game's fault. I just hate these bits. I don't know. I don't know how he's gonna do it. Oh, okay, he's bad. Let's get him out of there. Yeah, why not? They usually have tons of MP. Shoot him with guns. This music is go in the fucking hole. Oh my god. See, not only do you have to try and aim this thing, you're also getting into random fights every 2 seconds. And you have to do this every time you want to go from one area to another. Oh, great. Great, thank you. Ooh! Counter is, like, so incredibly overpowered. It's absolutely ridiculous. Okay, and there. The desert bit. Every JRPG needs one. I'm not letting you fight this. Not a monkey. Goodbye. Chirpy chirp chirp. Okay. I can start thinking a bit less now that I'm through the underwater section. So how is everybody? How are we doing? How has your Friday been going? Oh jeez. Oh, not good. Gah. Is that bad? Did you have a bad time today? I know it's unrelated to your name, Soul Waspman, but I was going through some YouTube shorts at random earlier, and it kept showing me clips from Better Call Saul. I was just kind of watching completely random sections of some episodes of Better Call Saul for a while. Not that that's anything to do with you, of course. Right, I think it's down through the oasis where I will get in a fight instantly, apparently. I'm having to rebrief all my cases before tomorrow. I don't exactly know what that entails, but that doesn't sound like a very fun time. I'm sorry. Get this spider off my ass! Okay, there we go. Level 19 already! Hey, cat. Thank you. Ugh. Should I stop running away? No, I need the experience. It'll be a little bit before he can even fight anything on his own. Reading. I've been studying out the wrong textbook for almost 3 hours. I'm sorry. Does that mean that, you know, you need to make up for the difference, but you'll also have like a head start on some other stuff that might come up later? You know, when your textbook is actually covering something that you needed to know? Do you want to tell us about the textbook's lessons and facts so that we can turn this into an educational stream? Because I'd like to learn some interesting facts about... It was for the wrong class. Oh dear. Okay, well, why don't you tell us the things you are actually learning? You know, we could all learn them together. Oh my god, I have to remember how to get through this bit too. Which I don't think I do. No, this is completely wrong. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Go away. Just don't counter at all, pass him on, it's okay. There we go, he's got Hookmon, so now I need to apply that to him, although I cannot right now because I have to go back to an NPC to do that. Oh my god, where the hell is anything? What? Where is anything in here? I will spare you from this week's lecture on legal bureaucracy. Believe me, you will pay for death. I mean, I've always been kind of interested in how stuff like works in the legal world. Okay, genuinely, how do you get through this? This is definitely right. Oh, there's a door. Was it through here? I thought all these doors were dead ends. Yeah, it's a dead end. Oh. Look at that ball. That's just a ball with arms. An extremely excitable one. Oh, he ran away. Good, good. You just go. Just get out of here. Oh, that's where it was. Why couldn't I see that? There's something wrong with my brain. Right. Is that guy still here? Yeah, there he is. Punch him. Oh, he's frozen. No, he's good. Whee! How's the ground taste? Wait, doesn't... Sorry, I just said like 3 things. I thought they got their ultimate at level 20. But Digimon didn't. Must be... Alright, hang on. I will double check. I don't want to be wrong. Yeah, level 20. Level 20. So the other Digimon get theirs at level 20. Oh, his works differently. Okay. Right, well, we're on the right track. I have to wait until something comes up there. Boopity boop. Boop boop. Hello. Lucky Mouse was defeated. You are our only hope. Good luck. Yeah, in the previous episode, we were trying to kind of team up with a legendary hacker who was gonna enact a defense against the cyber terrorists. And then he was turned into a Digimon, so he can't do anything anymore. So we're pretty much on the back foot as in terms of combating the terrorist threat. Oh yeah, and there's a lot of casual misogyny. Can you believe it? In a game from the early 2000s. The cases are interesting occasionally. I once had to stand in front of the class and discuss a case where a politician sued a porn mag company for publishing a joke article that he sexes his mother in an outhouse. Well, that is interesting because for one, you know, like on one hand, you're allowed to publish whatever you like, and if it's satirical, it comes under a special like. There's like a satire allowed sort of thing, and on the other hand, when people have a public standing, they're not gonna like jokes being made at their expense. What the hell is a binder crest? What did I just fight? Was that Numemon binding? Was it a Numemon? Can I give it back? What is that? Yeah, because like obviously magazines that do satirical humor need to be able to publish jokes without, you know, being targeted by the subject of said jokes and gagged for saying those kind of things. So what was the discussion that you brought about that case? I'd like to know. Also, what did air mean? Binder crest. Enemies escape less often. Okay, well, I guess I have that in reserve. God, this isn't even the first sewer bit. There's been multiple sewer bits. Yeah, they kind of just shit at you. They've always done that. That's just a Numemon thing. That's the Numemon promise. You will get shat on. Oh, actually, I'm going to swap to Renamon instead, because right now the experience on Patamon is not not going to anything useful. Because I haven't equipped the Digivolution I need to level up. The point of contrition wasn't even the content, it was about the actual court. They brought the case in. They said it didn't have the jurisdiction over the publication of the magazine in that state for foreseeability reasons. Ooh, stuff gets complicated, don't it? So you weren't even like talking about the merits of the suing. You were doing like some real minutia type stuff. What does this do? Little guy dead. Aww. I don't know. I don't find legal talk boring, like, at all. That's probably why I should keep watching Better Call Saul. Like, I know that's dramatized to be as amusing as possible, but I think it's always interesting to see what's going on in corners of the world, you know? People are going to court every day over stuff, and we'll never know the depths of what's happening out there. That was weirdly hard. Also, I went the wrong way. Ah! Okay, can you do, like, anything against this, Vemon? No! Ouch. Okay, one more try. Nope, still nothing. Don't bother countering. It's not like I spent ages getting that crest for you. God, their defense is so high. I need to stop forgetting to heal after fights. Oh, finally you counted it. It didn't really matter, but okay. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Heal. Heal up, everybody. Do. Oh yeah, this guy. Normal things to say in the Digimon game. Where was I? Oh yeah, no, yes, door. Here it is. Oh my god, see that we just had to find this one place. That was the last like half hour was just getting back here. Hey Junior, what's wrong? I can't get into Azuka City. If I had a staff pass, then maybe I could get in. A staff pass? Oink! What are you trying to say, Kurt? Maybe Kurt has one. That must be it. Kurt did work there. Oh, yeah, this lady. I'm not voicing everything because I don't have that many voices to use. Lisa, what are you doing there? He whined. As you can see, this room is a big mess. So I was cleaning up with Kale. Lisa, was there a staff pass laying around? No. They're just... Oink! They're ragging on him and he's a pig and he can't even defend himself. Oh, I just realized there's Digi eggs to the side, like just hanging out. Can you go get my friends? What, to help tidy up? Yeah, we've met them. we met a guy who was like, I'm the best person in the world. My name, Keith. Okay, so in order to get the item, which is part of a fetch quest that we need to do to proceed, we have to go and locate two completely different NPCs and then get the item and then go back to where we need to use the item. That's all this game is. Which city is that? I'm afraid I've actually lost track of which one is which by name. I think it's the... Wait, which one is Suzaku? Well, I guess I'll just... It's just going to be on the way, so I might as well just go to the nearest city, which is ages away. There is a mod you can add on to stop getting random encounters. I considered using it, but having the other mod that makes you get actual decent experience means I probably just should grin and bear it. And plus there was apparently an issue with it where once you turned it on, you couldn't turn it off and then suddenly it start getting actual encounters again, and I didn't want that to happen. At least if we go back to the city, it will give me a chance to re-equip the Digivolutions I actually want to use. Which I don't have because I have to go and find an NPC. She's like, nope. Oh, we've got to do the maze again. I I don't want to. What is up there? Oh, that's the way I came in, and that's a quick way out. Okay, so there's a slight shortcut. Doesn't amount to much because I will just get lost. This was just an exercise in making up mazes and then forcing children to run back and forth through them multiple times. Oh, this guy again. Nope, he doesn't care. Hey Soul, how are you doing? How's it been? Did you have work today or anything? I haven't really seen you much since you had your special sudden sorry, my brain just like broke. Everybody's lying down. No, we all exhausted this Friday. Your special Wednesday shift was what I was trying to say. I forgot the word for when you do an assigned period of hours of work. It's the midst of the final few days of the store, so shit be crazy. Yeah, I can kind of imagine. Hopefully you can have a weekend to rest now, maybe? What do you know? She just knows how to make it rain. This is the way I sit when I drink the battery. What? Don't do that. You know, I might get a reputation as a killjoy here, but I don't think you should be ingesting batteries. He still can't do anything on his own. So that's what's in Red Bull. I mean, yeah. It definitely is. That's what it tastes like. You again! I don't need you anymore. I have all of the counter crests I could possibly want. In fact, I think I have 2 extra. They're not using them though. Look at them just ignoring the fact that they have counter crests. Now she will, when he's near empty on HP, and it doesn't matter because she was about to get a turn. He's got a total of 11,000 experience. The other two are really different. Look at how fast Renamon levels compared to everybody else. 55k and she's at level 42. I think 40 is what I'm aiming for with Angelwoman, so she's almost there. Whoop. Okay, now we can heal and continue on back for the game that just continues to send us from one end of the world to the other before letting us extend the world very slightly and then sending us back across the entire thing all over again. You must be weak to ice, right? That might be a no. Yes, I have X-Vmon. I got Vmon and he's only got 1 Digivolution so far. Stingmon, I think like every single Digimon I have has Stingmon in their repertoire now. I'm just not really putting it on because, I don't know, it doesn't make a lot of sense for every single one of them to become Stingmon. See, Renamon can. She's got Stingmon at level 2 for some reason. I can combine them. I did get Pyldramon by mashing them together. Do you want to see? Do you want to see it? Would that alleviate some of the doldrums, Soulrite? Yeah, don't use the counter crest. It's fine. See, if I go to Renamon and then Stingmon, and then I can DNA Digivolve, which costs 100 MP, and whee! And then he shoots them. Nice. And then I'll get a counter, okay. I'm not really using Stingmon. He's not part of the overall plan. Tag in. Get Angelwoman in there. We need like one more level on her. Biff. And then they will punch each other. And then she won't use her counter crest. This is with like several hours and hours of grinding with boosted experience levels, by the way, and that is how long a fight takes me to do. Here we go. So Rosemon is the next one I'm gonna assign. Oh my god. Okay, these guys are a little bit easier. Let's see if we can kill one of these guys. Oh my god, that was nothing. Just punch him. Still, like, not good. He is evading, though. He's okay at that. Ah, we got a counter. And he's down. Okay. A little bit of healing for everyone. And XV1's little wings. Yeah, I need to get a better look at them, but I really like the overall... Yeah, the aesthetic of XV1 is like peak. That's the kind of like little bat wingy things that I have for a reason. Because it's peak. Yeah, we might as well just do this. Oh wow. I was about to say I have yet to meet one that can outsmart Bullet, but he did outsmart the Bullet apparently. Okay, 25. Trying to get around here with the speedy mode on. Right, back we go. Underwater. Oh. Yeah, just keep doing this. How does Stingmon say his name in the... You know what, Soul? I think I've heard you do impressions before. Wait. Oh, did I switch without DNA digivolving? I didn't mean to do that. I think, Soul, you could do a really good Wormmon impression. Just seems like the kind of guy that you have in your register. Oh my god! This takes so long! Okay, he can now also become Stingmon himself. That every single guy gets to turn into Stingmon. I don't know how this works. They just gave everybody Digivolutions for some things. There's really no reason to. You only get 8, so I guess they had to like fill up. But they're all repeats. You know? That's one of the main drawbacks for me, is that half the stuff that you get in your team keeps getting repeat things. It doesn't make them feel very unique. Go, 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 go. Come on. Shoot it. We need to leave. So now Vmon can DNA... No, it has to DNA digivolve with someone else. I'm still using Renamon's Stingmon. But he can also be Stingmon himself. Like, sure. New. Go, 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 go. I've just about got like used to this route. So I can do it within a slightly more reasonable time frame. Okay. Use up some of my points. What do we got? Let's do just like 1. Take it down to 30. What should we do? What should we do? I'm going to do speed. Yes, go, max speeds. Go, 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 go. Yes! Great job. So who's the XVmon and who's the Stingmon in this relationship? You don't have very high attack. I'll just add attack. I know that attack is different from using skills, but I end up just punching things half the time. Yeah, okay. And you... Okay, we'll have to start doing some... Yeah, your speed is not great. Oh, he fell down. Okay. Let's do one of these. Electric. Show them your skeleton. Yeah, medium. Okay, and then from this side, let's do this. This one. The easy mode is just to continually raise strength and just have them hit stuff, but with a view to their stats like evening out and hitting cap potentially. I really should be doing them at a kind of even rate. So I'm alternating sides and then just raising whatever's the lowest. Water time. Get soaked, idiot. And now back to this side. Read a book. No! It's the same one each time, dude. Okay, one more of each. Let's do the darkness one. He looks so scared! Yeah, bonus! Great job. Great job. And then... defense is the lowest, so... Bim. Oh, that wasn't great, but okay. Onward. Alright, can you punch this guy for anything? This wouldn't be so bad if we could, like, just get back to the original city where they had really overpriced equipment, which I can easily buy because I have so much money. So I have this odd memory back in the days where there seemed to be 1,000 random MMOs that some friend wanted you to try with them. I remember those times. Or you found yourself through forums. I can vaguely remember an old Digimon MMORPG. Yes, there was one. I think there still is one, but I'm not sure if they're the same game. I know that a Digimon MMO was covered on Worst MMO Ever. I know Josh has looked into it because I remember that episode. It looked genuinely really quite bad as a game. But then there is also one, I don't know much about it. I never really looked into it because the games themselves were quite clearly like cash-ins that didn't have any underlying ethos that made them worth investing time into. Even though you would think, wouldn't you, that the idea of doing a Digimon MMO would be the most basic, easiest concept to pull off ever. It's literally part of the theme. But they've never actually like capitalized on it. Right, let's have a quick rest. Do a save really quick. I really do like Worst MMO Ever as a YouTube series. I tried to articulate this to Josh Strifehaze in person. I don't think I managed it particularly well, but what I wanted to say was I like it because I will just trip over the videos at random. They'll just be suggested to me, and I'll be like, oh, he's covering a game I've never heard of, with mechanics which may be extremely obscure, or like who knows what kind of development went into this. MMOs run a gamut from AAA down to guy in basement, all in the same genre. You never know what you're gonna get. So I like seeing like the same person check through using the same kind of levels of sophistication to discuss what was done in the making of the game, and he always picks out some stuff that's like, if he can find anything to praise, he'll just like manage to praise it even if the rest of it is quite terrible. I find it quite just informative from a game design perspective. Sorry, I'm not speaking great. Like I said, I think I sneezed earlier and all my brain cells came out. Right, you only have 2. And we can't even load anything yet. So we'll just have to keep going. You need to load somebody else. I think we'll just have to replace that guy. So we're now going to level up Hookmon instead. And Renamon, we want you on... Can we load anything? No. My favourite mentality, I'm willing to defend a good idea even if the execution was poor. I'm not willing to defend it per se, but it's worth noting what's good and what's bad. You know, that's how criticism works. Whatever I saw of the Digimon MMO, it looks like it wouldn't be fun to play, but I can't remember if there were any redeeming factors. But there have been a lot of games that were made by small numbers of people who may have planned something that was a little over their heads, and yet Josh has found something that he can pick out to say, hey, this surprised me. This particular thing was either interesting or you wouldn't see it done in a different studio. The one thing that comes to mind particularly was an MMO where I don't think he was enjoying himself much. I think it was kind of really obtuse and weird. MMOs get really derivative because people take what they've already played and just assume they're doing their own version of that, and they just use the same mechanics and ideas. And what he liked about it was simply that there was a climbable ladder in the 3D space, and when the character climbed the ladder, they had assigned the character's animations so that their hands and feet actually connected with the visible rungs, which usually you don't often see. You just kind of have a ladder and a person and they do a climbing animation and it'll connect, you know, just wherever it happens to. But they had actually gone the extra mile of making it so that the animation was the same length of the rungs of the ladder, and that when you got on it, you would visually see the implication that he was climbing on the rungs. And that was just a one tiny... It wouldn't save a video game that was bad, but I do remember that being one like little tiny touch that was worth mentioning. There was also one that was like really bad, that was like some sort of weird hellscape where the characters were speaking, either they didn't speak or they spoke through like potato mics, or they spoke with like text-to-speech. Like it was really kind of bare bones, and you would just die in it instantly when anything happened, and there was no visible goal. Like there wasn't even an introduction. You were just placed in this space and you didn't know what you were doing. And for some reason, in his review, he ended up playing this for hours and then coming back to it in his own time, because just being out there and trying to figure out what you were doing and looking around the world and trying to find what had been programmed into it was actually compelling in a way that you would never expect if you just looked at it and you thought, like, half correctly, that's a bad game. Sometimes bad games have things that are compelling about them. Like this one. Like, I don't think I would ever say in a million years that Digimon World 2003 was a good game. I'm just playing it to beat it right now, and it is far too long and repetitive to be interesting at the length it wants to be. Anyway, we're gonna do Rosemon now. I don't really need... well, I'll leave them like that, I guess. She's not inheriting any techniques from any of this that are of any use. Some would call it charming. Yeah, charm is like a really polite way of saying that, isn't it? Alright, I think we'll leave it with that. I need to change the assigned Digivolution. The Digivolution mechanic is just so odd. I understand how it basically works. It's just... It's not intuitive, let's say. It's rustic. Yeah, we are now using this guy. I don't even know which... Is it an ultimate? I'm not even sure based on anything. Right, we continue on. So I need to go to Suzaku City, and I cannot remember if that's the one I'm in right now. Let's just leave and come back in. Lunch is near over. Okay. Thank you for checking in. This is Suzaku City. Okay, thank God. Go to the gym. It is also funny how this particular iteration of Digimon just like completely based what it was doing off Pokemon. See, that specific, like, the animation they've done, the sprite work, that is charming. That is that's exactly what charming was meant to describe. Oh yeah, this one. This little Renamon over here. Some strange looking men just went inside. Inside where? You have to go down to the dock and call Submarimon. Down here? Oh yeah, this is a Submarimon dock. Okay. So I believe that probably was a little bit more helpful before it was translated. Because that didn't really tell you anything. Right, let's navigate this again. Wow, no encounters. I wonder how many more streams this is going to last. I wouldn't want to do too many more, to be honest. Alright, let's see what Rosemon is. It's a girl! You know, they always have secrets. Oh, she's kind of a little bit tough at least. Slap. Done. I'm betting 5. What do you mean? 5 what? What happened? 5 what? Oh, 5 more streams? I don't want to do 5 more streams of this. Renamon just basically gets all the girl Digimon to digivolve into. I know I said it 30 seconds ago, I know, I'm not retaining anything right now. Thank God he can load Air Blast, I guess. Sure. Move! Move! Go! Oh my God! Right, we're in an underground lake now, apparently. I don't now, I'm trying to remember if I even got this far when I played it when I was young, and I don't know if I remember this. What is going on here? Oh! Are those the guys that we needed to find? Oh my God, they're gonna actually teleport me. Is there anything to look at in here? Are there even any encounters? What is this? Oh, an item. I got a crossbow. Sure. Crossbow. Crossbow. Two-handed. I'm pretty sure nobody I currently have can use this. God, there's so many menus. You can't use a crossbow, can you, Renamon? No, I think I know which one can, but I'm not using him anymore. Took me a while to figure out what Mon's thing is as a theme. Oh, there are encounters here. Hello! I'm not risking this. Mon is like a monkey with a slingshot, right? That's a pretty typical monkey type thing. He turns into different things that are based around precise aiming with a weapon. So his second thing is like a pirate, but with a blunderbuss that you shoot things with because a gun is aiming. And then his next thing is like a kind of tank with guns for arms because again, gun aiming. And then his mega evolution is Cannon Dramon, which guess what? Has a cannon for a face. So you might think, but none of those things are monkeys. But yeah, he's not a thing that's a monkey, he's a thing that aims. Will you do your job for once? You've been playing this game since we got here. That's right, but this is a valid plan. They'll probably try to get in contact with strong players. You're not fooling anyone. From now on, we're going as planned. No way, I like what I'm doing. It's my free will, freedom. Keith. Excuse me. You're that kid from... You want to fight me? No. Yeah, Lisa sent me. We better get going or she'll be mad. And you know how many secrets she has. We don't have time to wait. Take us now. Take us to her right now. Okay. The one time in the entire game that we are getting teleported to somewhere we need to be. Because we needed to tidy a room. Who are those two? Oh, they're just my friends. Are they really just friends? Are you implying that they're a polycule? Don't look at me. I'm 12. What is this music? Did you find the staff pass? Staff pass? You guys are useless! Okay, that did actually make me, like, slightly laugh. What are you doing? They are just kind of standing there, you know, not doing anything. Oh, he found it. We have the thing! That enormous diversion was to get an item that we were told to get like an hour ago. I don't even remember why we needed the item. It's been so long. Right, we have to go from here, which is basically the furthest away from the beginning we've gotten, all the way back to the city at the beginning. So this is, yeah, this is the pirate guy that's actually the main evolution in Mon's line. Oh wow, that did nothing. Oh, that did a bit more. Yeah, it's not like you have a counter crest or anything. Don't worry about it. I need to... Oh my god! Please! I'm gonna start running. I'm gonna run until I get out of the factory. I can't take this. These shits, literally, are just too... They wall me too hard. I can't do this. No! Smack. Biff. I really wish, like, comic style sound effect bubbles would come up when they did their attacks. Are you winning? I mean, I may now have gotten further in this game than I ever did when I was little. Maybe. I don't remember that section with the pig and finding the guys for that room. So maybe I've finally beaten my record. I'm not entirely sure though. And we did win by getting teleported to a different location instead of having to walk there for once. Because there's no fast travel and there's no way to like go any faster. You just have to walk everywhere. She captured the legendary Digimon and saved the metaverse. But this have taken weeks or months to get here. I mean, maybe not that much, but I'm mostly playing at triple speed, and I'm... Yeah, just think of it like that, I guess. The fights take way faster because of the speed up. If they, you know, I did say I'm glad that there was no... They didn't have Digimon engage with the metaverse, because that's kind of what it is. Like, the idea of going inside a realm in the computer is what Digimon is. It's just it treated it like an isekai and gave it anime logic and didn't try and make it the next big adult investment opportunity. But I mean, nowadays, I mean, what they've done mostly with Digimon now that I'm aware of is they've just been doing remakes and reboots and stuff to do with the previous ones. If you came at it now, how would you not engage with the metaverse and all that kind of stuff? How would you even avoid it at this point? I don't need this. I don't need this right now. Thank you. I fought enough of those Tuskmon to last a lifetime. The weird thing is, I absolutely remember doing that. I definitely remember. Where did I do it? It's right here. This area, I was running back and forth in circles in this area, especially right outside this flag, for hours. I had it on sped up and I was just watching YouTube and just running around there to get the counter crests. And I remember doing that like 20 years ago. It's a weird feeling. I guess that's kind of what I wanted to experience by coming back to it. Yes, finally we countered, and it didn't do very much. Smack. The attack is just kind of a light slap with their hands. Well, we might as well heal. And on we go. I mean, some of the grounding I did wasn't completely necessary right now. I did get all of the other Digimon I don't intend to use, which, you know, wasn't really necessary. And I did get them all to level 45, which was kind of just part of farming the crests. The weirdest lack of quality of life options is that you have to go back to one of 2 locations in the whole game right now and talk to an NPC in order to move Digivolutions around if you want to get a new one. So if you unlock it, you suddenly have to go somewhere that's like half an hour away before you can actually use it. Alright, how do you do against this guy? Oh, still not great. Yay, he countered. Oh, nice. Alright, does this do anything? Okay, good. That was about the same as an attack, but we're fine. He still can't really take anything on by himself. He hasn't got his ultimate either, he's just using a champion right now. Alright, go, go, go. Ah! The weird controls are like half the game's fault and half the fact that I'm playing it really, really fast. Oh, he knows how to heal. I've only just noticed that. Nice, okay. Move, 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 move. Dolphin ass dolphin? I mean, yeah. At least, to their credit, Digimon had a dolphin ass dolphin way before Pokemon made a dolphin ass dolphin. Which I still think looks kind of stupid, to be honest. Not a huge fan of that guy. Level 30. He didn't get it. Wait, what is the requirement? What is it? Oh, wait. Oh no. Oh no, I was doing this wrong. Slightly wrong. I made a mistake. He didn't need to level XVmon at all. I need him to level Stingmon. That was 15 levels that I didn't need. Well, okay. So what is his... Yeah, I misread, basically, but... That's weird. Okay, so Vmon's ultimate is Pyldramon, but unlike every other guy who gets it at level 30 as part of the tree, Pyldramon needs like a ton of different... No, it needs two. It needs... Oh, I didn't... Okay, Stingmon I don't need to raise that much, but then after I do Stingmon, then I get Pyldramon. You have to take a little detour with him. See, I just need to like double check every so often. Another example of neat idea, weird execution. What, the dolphin Pokemon? Is that what we were still talking about? Sorry, there's like a delay between me saying stuff and you guys responding. And by the time you respond, I've probably forgotten what I was saying. How much damage do you do? I think that's slightly more. You can just kind of... Since I've got counter crests, them taking attacks is not that bad because they might do a big blow in response. And at least healing is like really easy. Patamon's got so much MP. This is one thing that isn't like a chore. Go through. Oh god. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna finish this damn game. I'm just not sure how much of my energy will have become spiked by the time we get there. Bah. You know, I just realized I was upping the experience bonus gradually on a kind of sliding, like, as I continue playing, it will keep getting increased. And I forgot to increase it for this stream. Like, every stream I was, like, bumping it up a little bit more, and I've just realized it was meant to be even higher, starting with this stream. So I've now increased it a little bit. This is the final boost. It's now on, like, as high as I'm gonna let it go. Let's do one defense to keep that up. Nice. Yeah. Go, go, go. Woo! Alright, and one from the other side. Yeah, that was okay. Anyone else? They're at 30. I'll leave them with that. They'll be leveling up a lot slower now. I think... I get the feeling there's like a soft cap on the levels. I know that with... If you just cheat it straight in, they get to level 99, but... I'm not sure if that would ever be seen in regular gameplay. I get the feeling that you would just kind of cap out on getting experience. Because it's so low in general. You've got to be able to beat this guy, right? Nearly. There we go, he got Pale Dramon because I needed to get Stingmon to level 5. Right. Put him on. So now we have something that's like slightly more usable. Give him a heal as well. Do I need to stop off and change anything? Nah, I think we're alright. Look at him! He's a big boy now. And he's strong too. Alright, let me just double check. What are we actually aiming for here? We need Pyldramon to be level 35 before we move on from him. Jeez. It's Pyldramon level 35. Hookmon level 50. That's pretty high. And Rosemon level 99. So I can basically just continue with these guys as they are without really worrying about it. They get like one Digivolution level per fight at least. And also, aside from like the actual RPG section, you've got the card game thing, which is kind of like it's a mini game, but you also, it's implied that you have to be good at that as well. Well, that's not where I came from. That's where I came from. Ah! Anyway, I'll just focus on the getting to the storyline and forget about the levels, because ignoring leveling is the fastest way to make it... Hey, an attack! Yay! It's so nice to just go attack and then dead. It's such a relief. Back through this shitty little maze. God, they love mazes. I did play Digimon World Dawn, I think. I can't remember if it was Dusk or Dawn. I had a go at it. I didn't finish that one either, but that was not something from my childhood. That was just to see what was going on. And that was also pretty obtuse in the way the mechanics of it worked. And whoop. The whole game is just mazes. The whole thing is just you go in a maze and you try and figure out where something is in it. And it takes hours. That's the only thing they know how to do, apparently. That was the game that Jaden Animations tried out. When she was like, I know Pokemon really well. Let's try out a Digimon game and just see what the fuss is about. Let's see if there's stuff that I do like. You know, there's no point pretending that there's an ethereal rivalry that must be respected. There's no reason why I can't play a Digimon game. And they did, and it was that one. And they were like, oh, it's just horrible mazes forever. The roots of which I think you can see in this one. Right, should I stop off? I'm just gonna save. Sneaky save. Okay. The chirpy music and then just do. Well, at least I can do a lot of damage to crabs now. Whoop. Trying to remember the route here. It's been a long time. Eat him. Goodbye. I wonder how it mechanically, what the internals are. Like, does it generate some sort of random value for how many steps you can take before you get an encounter? And sometimes it's like, none. Good luck. 0.2. Okay, we're back at the giant melon. He's almost caught up in levels to my other guys. That's nice. Okay. We're back at the original gym. Yay! Right, so this gate's closed. We cannot enter the city anymore. We've got to go down here. And guess what? Yeah, we go underwater again. And then we do the exact same underwater route. Until we... Oh, no. Oh, these guys are here instead. Try something like that. Ugh. Good. So this, I think this is roughly what I remember. I definitely remember the underwater areas and the Ghettomon being nearly impossible for me to beat. Because I was just playing the regular game. So I remember that kind of being like a breaking point where I was like, I can't do this anymore. So this may be the section where I just kind of just didn't continue. Hey, I brought the thing that you asked me for ages ago. I apologize. Yeah, I don't know if I would have said thank you after all that. Oh, he means like this big gate here? Cool, another fight. Ugh. He's got one giant hand. Oh, I don't know why that did loads of damage that time, but okay. Okay, and just grab a heal really quick. Go, go, go. Right, this is new. Hello. You'll never win against the hour. And then we fight him, apparently. Ugh. He's got two. Okay, that wasn't all that hot. What about the ice one? Slightly more. He's frozen. But I'm okay. He's swapping his Digimon. Is that emote how we're pronouncing the name of the terrorist group? That's really funny. Wow, I'm just missing turn after turn, but I am evading. Okay, I'm still frozen. I'm still frozen. I'm defrosted, but I'm getting attacked. Okay, now I can do something again. I don't have the ability to heal anymore, but let me see if I can just bring in someone else to handle this. Oh, that wasn't a lot, but okay. Feel free to use a counter anytime, guys. Still nothing. I think it's supposed to be 50%. Dead. Okay. This thing. I don't know what happens there. This thing only has magic attacks and then it runs out of MP and then it just says no MP instead of doing anything. I've seen it do that in other fights too. He's just disappeared. We deleted him. That's like a 500 HP heal. That's nothing. What are these? Are these batteries? I'll do a sneaky save because I'm a little bit like concerned. Do they all say the same thing? Right, we've got to do this 5 times apparently. I forgot to heal. Let's just leave immediately. Frozen. Except apparently I'm fine. Alright, good evasion. Good hustle out there. Defrost. I don't really even understand how stasis conditions work. They are deleted. What's up here? Oh, hang on. Well, which way is it? I can't remember what these did. It wasn't much, was it? Could you just counter it like 1 time? Oh, thank you. Maybe I have to ask them. Good evasion. Oh, that wasn't bad. Hey! Well, he's gone from being level like nothing to being able to hold his own. So that's not bad. What else? Oh, these guys just lead into side routes with a tiny little item to pick up, so we might as well get them, I guess. Yeah, good job. See, countering saves you like 2 turns if they pull it off. And it's dead. If I turned the high speed off right now, you wouldn't believe how slow it feels. Let's try doing the next turn without full speed. A muck, yeah, basically. Oh, I died! Never mind then! Time for girl. At least she's pretty powerful, and I'm not even using magical attacks or whatever, however it works, I don't know. They've got physical and magical attacks, and they've got a typing system, but they never tell you anything about the typing system, and you never know what type an opposite Digimon is, so I just use things trial and error, that's all I can do. I like how muck is a 3-letter word and you misspelled it. I'm sorry, that sounds really mean. I misspell things all the time, I just think it's funny. I think I typo more than just about anyone else because I try and send messages way too fast. Malevolent streamer. Well, don't all streamers say things like, no, don't cry. No. No, I'm saying that as a fellow typo enthusiast. That's why I have the typo bit redeem thing. To celebrate it. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, he lived! And he did a bit of damage. Now he dies. What is this pirate thing, honestly? What is going on here? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. But I didn't misspell it. Yeah, you did. You wrote M-U-J. Heal time. Which way did I come from? Okay, here we go. Whew. Hello, do I need to kill you as well? Yes, they all just say the same thing. Oh, he's got a different... That's not what colour Gardromon was. Oh, you mean it wasn't a misspelling, it was a typo. Yeah, that's what I mean. I do typos because I just smash my hand into the keys. And sometimes my eyesight isn't good and I can't tell what I'm pressing. What's metal on metal do? Nothing. Good job. Hey! Ugh. Oh, that does nothing! What do I do? Be faster than him, I guess. Nice. I wouldn't be winning any of this if I hadn't farmed counter crests. That's just how the game be. It's so weird how they just cease to exist. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's not... I didn't recognize where it was. I thought it led out somewhere that I would recognize. So sometimes it just does a lot of damage and sometimes it doesn't. Who knows what controls this? I guess we just keep smacking. He's just not gonna counter this time at all. And he's dead, okay. Whose idea was Tankmon? Another one? Just straight away? Why does he do a little dance? We should be having some sort of completely unrelated conversation. I want to hear about more of Sol Waspman's legal exploits. I want you to tell me in such detail that you get into legal trouble for revealing it. This is the kind of game that you genuinely would play, even back in the day. Like, I mean, I want to say on a second screen because people know what that means, but we didn't have second screens back then. And we didn't have handhelds apart from like just the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance. You had to play this on a PlayStation on the television. You had to take up the entire television with this game, so no one else could watch what they wanted to see on TV. It's just this. Oh my god, I'm just being exploded. Come on. You're not even evading anymore. Gun. I hate that dance. What is good against machine? I guess these are. It seems like they'd be machine. Is there some sort of typing system in play that I could be availing myself of? Oh, finally. See, the only thing worth doing is just getting hit and countering. What is out here? Oh, it's the lobby. I'm outside. So... Oh, can I just go around the city again? Old man, what are you doing? Okay, thank you. Well, we did get inside. That's good. So maybe I can go and buy equipment. What if they have another one of those special auctions happening? Should we go and check? I gotta have so many bits. Okay. What is good? Shotgun. It's so funny. There's just like shotgun. That's a pretty good stats. Good stats. Kind of just want to use the double-handed weapon though for the extreme increase it gives. Anyone else? Nope. Birdies. Apparently that's good on Renamon, but what is her speed right now? Don't know. Three, 3, 4, 1. Yeah, sure. Whatever, I'm just putting the biggest attack possible on them. Okay, how do we get to underground? Hey, it's the good old, the first inn of the game. Isn't it nostalgic? Then in here. And then, what do you guys have to say for yourself? Oh yeah, this is the club where the secret freaks gather. You guys having any kind of secret, interesting... They are! What are you selling today? Mr. Smith. Gilman weapon. I mean, sure. like I'm lacking in money. Bye. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the card shop and see if they've got anything to buy, because I've got so much money now. Secret Freaks Gathering? You mean the Veggie BLT Discord? I need to add the you get owned horn, you know, wah, 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 wah. I need to have that on my soundboard. Should we make that the raid message when we head in there? I presume they are streaming tonight. What do we got in buying cards? These are kind of average. Yeah, they don't have the really, really overpowered ones anymore, which I just want something to do with my money. I've got a lot of these though. What's this? Boring. Tapermon is so cute, but look at the terrible stats it has. Maybe the black energy would be useful. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, okay. This is like an average booster. Yeah, okay. It seems to be that they have different color types, and you're restricted in what you can play by the colors. And brown ones are unique in that they don't cost anything to put in play, no matter how powerful they are. But they also seem to be targeted by most of the interference cards, so you're risking it. But I think it's worth risking it if you just have so many of them that it doesn't matter. I don't know, I might get into the card thing when I can. I mean, there's no point doing it now. Alright, let's go back to the terrorists. Are those old people? Oh, the old people are back. It's really too noisy here. Hey, no, I want to talk to him. Those lol or air should stop causing problems. Puts on my like bit mixing YouTube poop voice. Lol, lol. You walk up to some old guy in the middle of a city and he's like, those secret freaks are sus. Ooh. Well, tough shit. I don't care. Wait, this is the way I hadn't been, right? I did get distracted because I was busy replaying the entirety of the Fesh Prince of Blair in my mind palace. No, it was this way. I'm gonna save again. Thank you, Scenes, for using the lol emote that I never remember that I added. You guys don't understand what's gonna happen now. I finally got to go back to the overpriced shop. I'm just gonna like look at you and you're gonna die. Well, okay, that was like slightly more than before. I don't have any good attacks because I don't like have a formula for this. Wait, Soul Waspman, have you not seen the Fesh Prince of Blair? Say it ain't so. That is a formative video. No, you haven't. Okay, you are excused from watching the stream momentarily. I'm just getting the video. Soul Waspman, you need to watch this as part of your education. Feel free to come back when ready. You are getting homework. No joke, everyone in the world needs to see that video. It's just too important. What is in here? Important stuff. Okay, what was back the other way? An item or something? I forgot to heal. That was a lot. Don't do that. I just don't care. I'm just attacking and nothing else. Oh, I killed him somehow. Okay. Level 20. We learned Metal Mammoth. I don't think I care about that, do I? Where is... Okay, yeah. No, I do care about that. I will have to raise him, but at the moment I'm doing this guy until level 35. So... Alright, what were you guarding? What the hell's that? A horn for headbutts. What? Apparently they have that equipped already. Oh, it makes it... It really increases your attack. Yeah, sure. His attack is like 700 and he's still doing like shit damage. Nothing that way. That's barely any better, oh my god. And that's even worse. I cannot stress how there is some sort of damage typing system in play that they never tell you about and have no way to explain. Just think, right now, someone, somewhere in the world, could be anyone, is watching the Fresh Prince of Blair for the first time. Right, I'm gonna keep going, but I want to like save before I run into anyone who's obviously not a random mook. I wish you would learn an attack, Pildramon, or something. It's not me, that's for sure. Oh god, having the same thing. I mean, even in like the very first Team Rocket hideout, at least they had different Pokemon for each of the grunts, you know? Explodes me. God, that was so small, come on. They kinda had different Pokemon. I mean, yeah, they did have repetitive Pokemon, and they only had like 2 kinds of types in there, but it wasn't the exact same guy 9 times in a row. I'm sorry, what? What was that? Someone who was doing the translation... Okay, I can't blame them. Somebody who was just doing the writing gave up. Could have been in the original, we don't know. it's funny that Tankmon actually seems to have less defense than the one previous. Oh good, there's 2 now. Hooray. Oh, I got exploded. Okay, fine. I'm willing to bet. Are you a bird? No. Just don't counter ever, it's fine. No, it's not a glass cannon because it's still tanky. Okay, let's heal. Well, everybody is in the low 40s. Oh, whoops. You can't defeat me. What do you have? Is it a Gardramon and then 2 Tankmon by any chance? No, I will not let you have your puns unless they work properly. Have you finished your homework? Why do they always counter when it literally doesn't matter anymore? 600 damage that went nowhere. Eat him. Did he swap? He just swapped out for some reason. 600 damage. Just do that to me, I guess. The game is like, you will watch that shitty little dancing abomination. And you will see it multiple times. Oh, something different has happened. No, Ms. Benutron. No, I did not watch that 20-minute video in the last 4 minutes. Hang on, hang on. Something different has happened that wasn't me fighting the same guy. A little man has appeared and he yelled "Gooby." Digimon response. What is this? I've never seen it. It's a Digimon I've never seen before. Why did I make up what it said? Gooby. It doesn't look like a bad Digimon. Hey, open up? What? I'm gonna go defeat the bad guys. No, the raid message isn't Gooby. The raid message is gonna be that thing about the Strange Little Freaks Club. Okay, if you ever think that you need to, if you want to like do a very basic ground level course on how to write antagonists or someone who is, you know, determined to be somehow bad, just look at what's happened here and do the exact opposite. Or even if you're doing a character that like isn't supposed to know anything about anything, do the exact opposite. Yes, explain to him what a nuclear bomb is. I eat the Digimon and get stronger. Gooby! And now we're fighting him apparently. It looks like a kind of anime version of a very small alien from Alien. Can I explode you? Hey! This is the game at normal speed, by the way. Oh, it absorbed MP. Okay. It's not Goobymon, it's called Vemmon. Which is sort of weird to say. I'm putting it on fast, it's just too slow. Gooby, and it ran away. Where are you going? That scared me, what was it? It looked like a rookie Digimon. It probably isn't ours Digimon if it doesn't disappear. What? You mean canonically they're like being erased in front of you? That's weird. What do you have to do with it? I forgot to heal. Didn't explode me that time. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I never met Vemmon. I didn't recognize him at all. Oh, I blast Digivolved. Great. I'm now Blackwall Greymon, apparently. So the bar in the corner that's underneath my HP is like the overdrive gauge. It will gradually fill up whenever you get attacked. You cannot control when you use it. When it fills up, you get to use your next highest evolution immediately and use its like signature move for free. But because you can't control when you use it, I mean, this is kind of a useless thing to do with it. I wish it was always that easy. So why do they call that guy Tankmon? Can you not tell? So what is down here? Just more guys. What's the point of this? Where does this go? Oh, there. Right, okay. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Why am I fighting all of them? There's going to be some item that does not matter at the end of this. Oh, and the other thing is that when you do the overdrive is called Blast Digivolution, but the game doesn't say that. When it fills up, the game says at the bottom, Vmon blasted, which could mean many things. Oh, you finally remembered how to counter. Well done. That doesn't do anything. Yay! Hello, Tide. Thank you so much for the raid. I don't have a functional like shout out ability, unfortunately. You forgot when you were live. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Can I just do like exclamation shout out and then your name? Does that natively work? No, it doesn't. I'm sorry. I need to set up a shout out so I can like tell people what others were playing. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, hey, nice to see you. We've been kind of getting, I don't want to say bored because it's my stream, but my god, this game is repetitive. How did I've learned Digimon. Why did I learn that? Okay. How did The Sims go? How did your guy get on? What was he up to this time? Sorry about the frenetic music. This is on like massive speed boost. You got a husband? Well, you beat my guy. That's congratulations. That means you get double the income. Except that double zero is nothing, so hopefully your husband has a job of some sort. Also a burglar hit again. 2 out of 2 streams. No! Were the burglars really that frequent? Prison tower? Where am I going? Oh! I didn't realize I was actually going towards the plot. I thought I was taking a side route. Yeah, we know Tide. Tide's great. I think it's really interesting that we've both started doing Sims streams where we begin with 0 money and see what happens. But when I checked yours, your guy was just digging holes all over his property, and that seemed to be like the strat to do in Sims 2. Whereas in mine, he's wandering all over the place, digging up rocks and putting his hand into things to see what he can find. And last time he found a diamond, which you'd think would be great. And then he also found several frogs. And the frogs sold for, like, on the whole, vastly more than the diamond did. Dumpster diving is fun in Sims 4. Is there a base? I don't think I can base game dumpster dive. I think you can do that in one of the expansions I don't have. I love running Rags to Riches where you can only furnish with stuff you get in dumpsters. Now that's a fun idea. It's eco-living. Yeah, I don't have that one. I see people complain about it fairly often, so I kind of just didn't go with that one. Everyone's talking about a secret door, but you know. The key code is monster, but I have no idea what it means. Oh yeah. I mean, you have it in a sense. You have it in spirit. So you've done way better than how I did in my playthrough. You know, we don't have any money. We didn't have a bed. We didn't have a toilet. We didn't have a shower. When we needed to make use of certain facilities, we went and leaned on the only neighbor we had, the guy across the road who was named Johnny Zest. And then they immediately began flirting and they had good compatibility. So I was like, are we looking at a potential romance blossoming here? It immediately skewed his gender preference romantically into men. So it just says prefers men now. Then he went to the gym and met some more men. Anyway, then Johnny Zest called us on the phone and said, do you think I should go on a date with a guy from the horse pack who's like a retired horse rancher? It was like scandalous. And then because the way I'm running it is that I have my viewers vote on what occurs when I make choices, they decided he should go on the date, and then Johnny moved in with the elderly rancher. So he's like living out his what's that? Why do you call it when an older man just pays for everything and you go and live with him and you're a twink? Sugar daddy, thank you. My brain has actually like stopped working from the what's happening in Digimon. Chad settled on the vengeance cooking plotline. Sugar rancher, yeah. So that's what happened to him. The guy he was getting on with. Is this a picture of a Digimon? The title is M. The letter is a sensor? Should I touch it? What should I do? Screenshot this, chat. Is that where I have to put the code in? Let's touch it. Nothing happened. Oh, okay. So I have to spell monster. Okay, then N. Yes, I can spell. A jolly rancher, if you will. Yeah! So they run off to be together, and it's put us back at square one, which is that we wander around the neighborhood finding frogs to sell. Okay, we don't touch that one. Okay. That's T-E-R. Where's S? Is it? Oh, it's there. Touch that one. T. E. R. This is so bizarrely designed. Why was that even necessary? God, it's the same conclusion every time I say this. It was to sell Prima guides. There really was a secret door. Now, if this looks like I'm heading towards some sort of final confrontation, because it says headquarters, and we use the term game master, and I just had to do more prep on that gauntlet than any other place in the game, you might be forgiven for believing this is near the end. However, it's not. Really quick whipping back and forth. It's the game master. I'm gonna get her. Don't say that. Men in Black are here. 10 more hours. It could be even more than that. I don't know. I'm nearly at time for this stream though, so let's see what happens. 10 more streams. I hope not. I'm sorry. I know I should be enthusiastic about my own stream, but I don't want this to last like forever. Right. I have nearly 3000 HP. I don't know what is good against this. That does nothing. That does a bit more. Let's just slap him. Slap time. Don't worry about countering. It's okay. I didn't farm counter crests for hours for any particular reason, it's fine. Our headquarters. I've defeated the guards. Why did those 3 guards have 1 Digimon when you made me fight individual people with 3? He's awfully confident. So this woman is just like evil. Ha 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 ha! Success! The fusion experiment is a success! Congratulations! Now it's... Yes, even though our plans were altered due to Lucky Mouse, we will now commence Operation Sigma! Is that an eyeball? What the hell is that? You could always crank the effort to 0, just react to funny videos until the stream ends. I can just put Fesh Pensive Blair on and make us all watch it while I interject comments. Hey Game Master, who are you talking to? How as boss? That's his voice now, I've changed it. Oh, you're that boy from... What are you doing here? I'm here to kick your butt! And you better talk fast about what Allah is planning. You think you can defeat me, silly boy? Come out, my precious Digimon. Is she gonna use the little guy that we already defeated? Oh, no she's not. What is that? Oh, that's fine. That's fine, keep going. Okay, good. Oh, that thing's weird. Oh, that's the Digimon I gave to a 5-tail, I think. Isn't it? Something similar to that when I was drawing my AU where my friends have Digimon. It was similar anyway. Crunch. I thought he was going to counter then, specifically because it wouldn't have mattered. Oh! This thing kills people. Eesh! Oh, he countered. Good job. I just remember when people talk about there being a difficulty spike, it's this thing. This thing, like, reduces people to ash or something. So I'm actually going to take this seriously and use one of my many healing items. The good thing about having a counter crest is that I can actually make a strategy out of just healing. This would be pretty dire if I didn't have that. Oh, she's getting 2 in a row. Oh, that did nothing and now I counter. Okay, good, 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 good. Let's throw some metal shards at her. Almost there. Slap, slap, slap. Down. Okay, phew. If I wasn't using a boosted experience mod, this would just destroy me and I'd lose all motivation to do anything. Ah, headquarters. No! My Persiamon can't lose. Why weren't you guys helping me? Oh yeah, we haven't seen this guy in a hot minute, so... Doesn't it feel like an ending sequence? Doesn't it feel like it? You're under arrest by the International Police. SAP. What? Lisa and Nick are investigations? This for the SAP? That's right. And so is Keith. Lest we forget about him. Sorry we didn't tell you before. Why would you apologize? You can't just go around telling people that you come from a secret organization. Let's interrogate the game master and change Kurt back. Did we just... Oh, okay, no. Now talk. Slap. What was the hour planning on doing? Ha ha ha. You're too late. It's just like... My first video game villain dialogue 101. Our plan has not been foiled. It's only just begun. Beep. Panic. Oh no, the optical network is being taken over. And then he spins. See, just like I said. All computer networks will belong to the hour. And our Venmon will destroy the world. Why would you want to do that? He's a genius, folks. By using the optical network, he can fuse with any machine. Lucky Mouse stole the Digitower and almost destroyed him. But we didn't see any of that. And it will be the end for you! Victory is ours! You could have just... What should we do? Ours got the upper hand. You could have had some sort of, like, get a 5-year-old to write down what they think a villain would say. Also, I have to stress, these people have been trapped in a video game for what might be days at this point. How are we gonna get in contact with them? Oink! I was told once there's an emergency chamber somewhere in North Sector. I think so. It will never work. We won't know until we try, right, Junior? Yeah, that's right. We're not letting the hour have the last laugh. We're all going to look for... Why did we just convince ourselves of something that apparently exists? Every single scene has been them being like, oh no, this thing is bad. How do we fix it? And then someone says, I once heard that you could do this. And it's seemingly completely unrelated. And they all go, yeah, if we believe in ourselves, we can definitely find that thing. And then you have to go and find it. And there's no, like... cause and effects in existence. Don't worry, everything will turn out okay. I hope so. I wonder what's happening in the real world. There's a player in one of the cities after you get trapped in the game who says something like, I wonder why we can't leave. I need to go feed my dog. Like, people are genuinely worried. Their bodies are trapped in pods in virtual reality and they cannot leave. And their families are probably worried and their pets aren't getting fed. And this never gets touched on. Which one is Kusanagi City? Oh, that's the real world. Right. I got confused for a second. Is the optical network their word for the internet? SAP believes it may be due to cyber terrorism and is currently investigating. We believe there will be many problems if the optical network is down for a long period. No! Not the Digimon online game! I was gonna log in! That's the most important thing about the internet being down. If the net's down, that's a huge problem for Digimon Online. And no one else. I wonder who's behind the cyber terrorism, don't we all? I thought they caught all of the hour. How necessary was that interlude, really? How do you get to the North Sector? There's no road and we can't go there with submarine. Why? He just doesn't know. I heard the guards talking in the prison. What a coincidence! If you ask Digimon, you can get to the North Sector. Well, then that's easy. How? How does that make it any simpler? And why would the game be designed like this? Squiggle, squiggle. Okay, we have to go all the way back to that city that's being occupied? Perhaps? We didn't really, like, save them or anything. Hey, old man, how do you feel about all this? Oh, okay, let me check what the guide actually tells me to do. Yeah, we did all this. Doodly doodly doo doo doo. The subtitle of the next section is A Bug's Life. Sorry, I didn't laugh at the dialogue until Tide wrote it out. I don't actually know how that's pronounced, like, as a laugh. How do you do that sort of laugh and make it sound natural? Because I don't think I've heard anyone actually laugh like that. But they do it in anime all the time, you know. Okay, so we have to go all the way back to the desert again. I think we can finally access the city that exists there. I guess we can do that and then we can finish the stream. I might as well just rest for a second. I'll just like do the busy work and that will be the ending, I guess. But yeah, there's loads more stuff that we have to do. We have to go to a different server and find some item, as usual. How are the levels looking? Well, Veemon's caught up at least. I wasn't scared when strange men came. Patamon protected me. Well, good job. Huh, okay. I'm not going around to talk to everybody, so I want to actually get to the next city and see if they have any trading cards I can buy. Oh, the guards are back with their little bunny ear hats. And really importantly, I want to get the next gym that I can use. Alright, let's see how quickly we can get there. I have a really hard time remembering which name is assigned to which city. Because you don't do a lot in them. It's not like Pokemon where you kind of use a city as a home base so much as it's the only place you can save. Hey, Catherine. Hey, I was right! Catherine from Sydney. Oh, yes, this way. I will just lightly tap you. Whoop. Cheery music. Oh, you're new, I think. This is the equivalent of, imagine you were playing Pokemon and you got like the 5th gym badge, and then you went back to Route 1 and you went in the grass and there was a Pidgey and there was a Rattata and then there was a Rhyhorn or something. That's the kind of the equivalent of what that is. They just added it because you got a badge. And no one mentioned it. Whee! Yeah, I did the whole thing with no encounter. Look Look at him going whack, 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 whack. I don't know how you're supposed to get your levels like any higher than this. My experience boost is extremely high now. And they're basically just not gaining levels for their main selves. See, that took a while, you know? It's kind of baffling how you were supposed to get anywhere. Off we go. God, having to go through this every time you want to go anywhere. Let's use ice on him and let's guess. Oh, hey! It worked. Amazing. I think Jungle Grave is probably the worst screen. It's just such a useless maze. And it's kind of visually confusing. Oh, it's not that way. Wait. Go back. You're new as well. Oh, wow. That's not a lot of damage considering. Whoop. Wait. I'm lost. Okay, how come now it's not doing much damage? Oh, thank God. That didn't even kill him. I learned Greymon. Okay, fine. What level am I getting you up to? Oh, that was right. I needed Greymon. That's all I needed. Okay, now I need to stop off and change his evolutions. And get some different ones. So let's change who we have here. Renamon's turn. She does a little spin. Oh wait, that was Angelwoman. That was wrong. I needed to change her to Rosemon. Whoops. Whoopsie. Assign. There. Boop, 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 boop. God, Rosemon has to be level 99 for what I want to get to. The route is really short, but the requirement is high. That's probably some level 99s for the other guys as well. Veemon's route is super long. I don't even know how you actually get there within the space of the game, but maybe there's enough game left, who knows? Okay, I will just stop off in this city. Go. There's a Gomamon there. I'll tell Newt about it later. Right. No, not swap. Digivolve. Veemon's change. Okay. We don't need Stingmon anymore. We want... Double check. We need Greymon and we need Metal Mamemon to level up. We don't need XVmon. We didn't load any of his attacks anyway. Those two. So I don't think they'll load any attacks, but whatever. The metal attack was nice to have though. Let's use you for a bit. Just checking. The Veggie BL Tail is streaming tonight, so we can raid them in a second here. It's been a little while. I've played this a lot today because I was doing pre-stream prep as well. No, I don't think you know any attacks anyway. Oh yeah, he has huge damage versus birds. I don't think I've seen any Digimon that would classify as a bird. I've seen Airdramon. I don't know if that counts. Anyway. Wow, those plants in the background are like dripping. Why is Passamon's attack so bad? Well, that's not so bad, but... Right, do we need to burn off any points? Oh shoot, yes we do. Look at that, 700 attack and it wasn't doing a whole lot. What is up with this? You can do... read a book. No, 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 no. Read 10 books. Oh, look at him. Yeah! Woohoo! And then we will do... fire type. That wasn't great. And now we will do whatever this is. Nice! Alright, that's enough. I can kill bugs now, I guess. The best part of the game. Bit under the water. I didn't even get to move. When do you get Fish Buster? Oh my god, come on. It's so funny how variable the damage is on the counter. I thought it was supposed to be always highest level damage, and sometimes it's just not. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on, please. Please get in there. Please. Alright, what was the raid message gonna be? I have to scroll up and find it. It was the thing with about the club for weirdos. Get in. Please. Please go. Whose idea was this? You a bug? Are you kidding me? Just please let me go to the desert, and then if we just if I just get to the oasis, I'll just save there. Oh yeah, is this a bird? Does this... There was a target animation, but it didn't seem to do that much damage. 91k experience. Useless items, yay. Okay, nearly there. Nearly there. Why does that do nothing now? What is up with this? Maybe it is a bird, and that was actually loads of damage for what he can do. No, apparently. Also, just don't counter at all, that's fine. Okay, we made it to the oasis. I'm gonna heal, and I'm gonna save. I went fishing instead by accident. I'm gonna heal. There we go. Alright, that's it for the stream. Whew. Thank you, everybody. That was really long. I spent so many hours on this today because I spent quite a while getting everybody like sorted out, and at least I now have my final team with me. Thank you, Scenes. Okay, let me just scroll up. I like that message about the Vengeance cooking plotline. I'm actually really excited about Sunday because Sunday is the Sims Day. It's a much more interesting stream where I have what's it called? Audience engagement. I allow people to vote on what the Sim does, and we try and get him through his life in the best way possible. It's not a weird indulgent beating a game from my childhood stream. So it's a lot more dynamic, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. So if any of you guys want to come along on Sunday, I'd really love to see you there. Thank you everybody who stayed to watch this one. I'm getting into the state where I feel like this isn't as fun as I want it to be, which makes me feel kind of bad, because this was my idea, you know? But maybe if I do enough really awful voices for everybody, it makes up for it. We'll see how long this takes. I mean, maybe a couple more streams, so I'll put it on the schedule for next week. But, you know, I don't want it to go on too much longer. There it is. I forgot to pin it, but it was the Comma Bandits message. Everybody please copy this. Ready for raiding, and then yell this at Veggie and 5. Hopefully they're not in some sort of... They're not explaining that they each had terrible, terrible days and they haven't been feeling very good when we turn up and say this to them. Anyway, yeah, thank you everybody for turning up. Thank you for the raid message, Comma Bandit. Maybe I'll see you guys on Sunday if you'd grace me with your presence. Raid Veggie BL Tail. Thumbs up, thank you. Right, off we go. Thanks again, everybody, and have a good day. Bye-bye.